Hi everyone! So today we are going to be making some chapsticks or lip balms, whatever you want to call them, and some lotion bars. So the ingredients I have pre-made already in my container. Get ready, make sure you write this down. 4 parts coconut oil, there's 4, and 1 part beeswax. So make sure you get out your scale and weigh that correctly. So again, that's 4 parts coconut oil to 1 part beeswax. Now what that will do is it will allow your base to get solid like this one is here. It will help you form shapes, and you can do all different kinds of molds and things like that. I found a truffle mold, a silicone one that was really nice. It had several different kinds of flowers in there. I thought that was pretty cool. And you can get, chapstick tubes. You can find them on Amazon, different places. If you have craft stores, or hey, you might even have an empty chapstick tube that you might be able to reuse. So you have those options there for you. So the beeswax allows it to get solid enough that it will form its shape and hold it well. And if you live in a really cold environment, you don't want to put too much beeswax in there, or it won't melt on your skin like it needs to. And if you live in a really warm environment, then you'll probably want to add more beeswax to allow it to be solid longer. So what this does is you can take it out like I just did, and you can rub it on your skin and it just kind of melts like butter. It's really cool. And it does not stay greasy for very long. It kind of feels kind of slick. But once that sinks into your skin, which it does me very, very quickly, it just makes your skin so incredibly soft. It just beautifies. It's wonderful stuff. So this base will help you to achieve that. And you'll have some tins like this one here. I just poured directly into it, and then to get it to have that nice flat top, all I did was use my heat gun to flatten that out. Again, another silicone mold that I had. If you saw the video on making shaving cream soaps, that's the same mold I used right here. So, alrighty, now to dive into this project, I'm going to go ahead and screw the caps back on these babies. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. Now, this base also works incredibly well for a perfume bar. So if you scent that heavily, like not too heavily I hope, because perfume etiquette guys, then then you can actually rub that on your skin and it will last quite a while actually. So you can do that as well to make your own solid perfume bar if you wanted to. Alright, so I've got some trays right here. Now again, scents, that kind of stuff, it's optional. You don't have to use any of that, but I like to use it sometimes. So here I have an empty chapstick tube, and to show you guys how easy this is to pour, I'm going to make sure it's all the way down, because you don't want, I'm sure you guys have all seen it, when you get to the end of your chapstick thing, see that little plastic thing in there? You want to make sure that is all the way down at the very bottom. That will allow you to use the whole entire tube. There, nice snug on the bottom. Alright, I've got a base already melted here. And I'm just going to very gently and carefully pour that in there till it gets about to the top. And I'm going to tap it, make sure all the air bubbles get out of it, come to the top, because I want to be able to use the whole entire tube. And then when I go ahead and pull it up as it gets used, I want to not have any air bubbles in there, because it's kind of a rip-off, I guess. Have you ever gotten an air bubble in your chapstick tube and find out you had less than what you thought you had, and You got charged for a whole tube and you were only given a half a tube? That sucks. So that's what I do, and it's gonna just set and just solidify. So it takes only a few minutes to do that. So I'm gonna set this in the background over here. Then I've got 2 little containers all ready to go. Just gonna go ahead and pour them both to about the same height, to right about there. Gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this one, right about there. And those again will solidify up. I'm gonna stick them in the fridge, and that'll help them cool a little bit faster. FYI, when you do that, don't leave your lotion bar in there for too long, or your bar will crack. So that's kind of the thing about oil, is it shrinks when it is too cold. Yes, I'm double doing it. I've got 2 pictures ready, and I wanted to make sure I had just enough to do both and not much more than that. Alright, so that's pretty much it on the pouring on these. Again, I'll stick them in the fridge, let them solidify up, and I'll show you how to finish them off. So they'll all be pretty full and perfect and wonderful. And these will make some pretty awesome Christmas gifts, I think, for some of you guys. So, alright, I'm just using this for home use, so this will be kind of fun. Alright, have a good one, and we'll be back with another video. So check in the video descriptions and for an update on how these go. Alright, see you later. Hi there everyone, welcome back. So these have all had their time a little bit in the fridge to solidify, and these ended out turning so well. I don't need to flatten out the tops, so just let it kind of sit out on this tray on the counter actually, and it got solid, and it just worked out really nicely. And these guys kind of did the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and unmold these really quickly and carefully, because these do melt when you touch them. I'm just going to carefully loosen that up the sides of the bar, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in my container right there. Again, I'm going to do that really quickly here. And gently loosen that up, just like that, and put it in my container. So those are now ready to go. I can screw the caps on all of those. This one, however, it probably is because of that little doodad in the middle, why it kind of tries to sinkhole some, just like that. But I'm just going to go ahead, take my heat gun right here, heat gun the top, just like so, and that will fill in and be nice and flat. So that's pretty much it. That's really how simple that works. All filling in the hole down there. You can see that. Alright, so I might need to do that a little bit more, but that's really how simple making lotion bars and chapsticks really are. So I'll see you guys in another video later on. Have a good one. Bye.